Oh no, it's a shadow Poxy. Oh, I'm shadow boxing, pow, pow. Alright, here's today's topic. What does the Bible say about mixed marriages? This is something I wish I did not have to talk about. It seems after all these years, you'd think I wouldn't have to mention this, you know. I want to bring this up because it has to be said. There will always be a conservative on YouTube who is of different color. The first comment you will mostly see is, well, I bet you are married to a white woman. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you liberals were supposed to like everyone. The bottom line is when you get down to it, this is nothing but pure jealousy or discrimination. If I see a liberal white dude, I would never say, hey, I bet you're married to a black woman. That would be stupid. Liberals come in different packages, just like conservatives. I hate stereotypes of anyone. The Bible says that Satan is beautiful and appears as an angel of light, so I'm on the lookout for anyone. God never says anything much about blacks, whites, reds, or anything about that. Those are labels that man gave to everyone. It does talk however, about a story of Miriam and Aaron who was jealous of Moses for airtime. So they saw when Moses had an Ethiopian wife, they found this as an opportunity to go up against him, and he turned the Israelite Miriam, who was not white, into a leper, who are white basically, saying, hey, you going to spout against color? I'll make you colorless. He basically gave her a nice Clorox bath. I was reading today how God said that, well, just because she was an Ethiopian, it does not mean she was black. Squirrel, Poxy, facepalm feels sorry for you. Oh, okay. So in a time where clan and family government was taught, Moses found the few brown Ethiopian women out of millions of Ethiopians. But dude, you totally missed the point. Notice how the Bible says that, and Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman, who he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. If Miriam and Aaron were telling the truth, it sounds like a little jealousy is going on here. It seems in most discrimination, however, the root of discrimination comes from jealousy. A great example of this is if you go to Japan, after the hours you will find that Japanese men will only take white and black men into certain places. And the Japanese men will tell you because it's jealousy of the black and the white man. If a black woman does not want a black man marrying a white woman, it is most of the time is because of jealousy. It is because she cannot afford that certain dress, or she can't go to the salon more times than the white girl. Believe me, women are very competitive, and when you lose to another woman, that jealousy finally comes out. Then, of course, there will be these liberals who say, well, I went to church and preached hate. Well, my question will always be, was it God in the pulpit? Just because a counterfeit $10 bill looks like a $10 bill does not mean it is legal tender. People who want to use counterfeits as an example not to follow God and forget what Christ said, you know, something like this, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not burned crosses in your name? And in that name have I not told that conservative black man not to marry that snowflake? And in thy name have we done many wonderful works? And then I'll profess unto them, I never knew you, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Now I added some to it, but you get my point. For every church that discriminates, I can find a church who does not, and maybe more. You ought to be glad you have the choice here in America you have to follow the ways of God. Now those of you who want to be sinners and feel like you're being condemned by the church, well, this is not discrimination. God hates the sin, not the sinner. You just need to get help over your sin in a world who does not encourage righteous behavior. You're not a race of people. You're not anything special. You just have to realize you're powerless and you need help. The same rule goes for people who discriminate. If you find yourself with jealousy issues, pray that God can heal you of it. And if it becomes more of a problem, talk to someone of God about it and let the healing begin. Confess your faults one to another and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. James 5:16. In the world at me, with the beat of a different drum, it may not be good for some, it may be right for some. We got different strokes, we got different strokes, yeah. We got different strokes for everyone. Oh yeah, you got different strokes, yeah. Different strokes. You got different strokes for everyone. Oh yeah, different strokes. Different strokes. I don't know the rest. Just turn this thing off.